All right, Liliana, thank you so much for joining us and talking with me a little bit about your experience in Mexico. So, I guess if you would just kind of go through your background, tell us a little bit about how you got to Deportivo Toluca.
Okay, so obviously I grew up playing soccer in Florida, in Niceville, with my parents as my coaches. And then when my twin sister and I were in high school, we decided to try out for the Mexican national team. And that kind of created a link to Mexico for us. And so, with that link, when we got to college, we both knew that afterwards we wanted to play professional soccer. And obviously, in the United States, it's possible, but it's also extremely difficult because there's only 14. Well, now there's more, but there was only 14 NWSL teams. And so we knew that we had this connection down here. And so we were like, why don't we try Mexico? And so both of us really looked into it. We talked to our parents about it. Our parents are very supportive. We finished college, went through 5 years at Tulsa together. She left a little bit earlier than I did. And then, like, the last semester of school for me was really just trying to find a team anywhere, honestly, like in any country. And Toluca reached out to my agent, and I was able to get a contract here. So it was really nice.
So, tell me a little bit about Toluca. What have you found out about the city so far? Tell me a little bit about its geography, stuff like that.
It's very beautiful. The weather is perfect. Apparently it's supposed to get hotter, but right now it's fantastic. It like stays like 60 all day, every day. It rains like every day, but
That's
it's fine.
amazing.
It's the weather. It's actually, yeah, it's actually been kind of cold. And so, like, as you can tell, I'm in a jacket. We have no air conditioning. So I'm in my home without air conditioning in a jacket. So it's been pretty good, the weather wise.
What is
Um,
this
the
amazing
city's pretty
place that
small,
you've gone
but
to?
Mexico City is only like an hour away, and it doesn't take much to get over there. And so we're Toluca, like where
Uh-oh, it
our
looks like I lost you.
training facilities are located, is actually called Metepec. And so we're a little bit outside of the city. And so it's like an even smaller little town. It's like a city. Like, we have everything that you would need, like a Costco, a Walmart, a Sam's. So we have everything, which is nice. It's like right 5 minutes away from me. But there's not that much traffic. We're not like in a busy city. So it's really nice and I really enjoy it.
Tell me, have you gotten to play it all yet?
Yes, I have.
What's it like?
It's crazy. I Kayla always talked about it and about how it's like nothing you could ever imagine, and she's right. Like, just the fans. I haven't gotten to play at home yet. And so that hopefully will come in the next week or two, because we have two home games next. But even with like the other fans and everything, it's just like surreal just having that many people there yelling at people and cheering for their teams and getting really into the game is just crazy. And the stadiums are crazy. I've only played in 2 games so far, but it's just wild. It's like just seeing that many seats in general. Like, I'm not used to playing in a stadium that big. So it's really fun and very overwhelming, but I enjoy it.
What's it like to have made it, right? Like, this has got to have been a goal for 20 years. Well, I guess what my next real question is, what's your next goal?
Not sure to get more minutes here, to get to just continue playing, really, to get myself don't know the word, but to get myself into the team, get myself to learn Spanish, I guess, would be my next goal, because I don't know Spanish. So to learn Spanish is something that's pretty high up on the list. I do want to end up back in the States eventually, but I'm here for 2 years. And so I'm going to enjoy my time here and hopefully learn Spanish, get a little bit closer to my culture, and make some friends along the way, hopefully.
So eventually you and Kayla are gonna have to play each other, which is like, I don't know if that's ever happened. Are you guys looking forward to that? And
Could you repeat that? Sorry, it broke
I
up.
said, you and Kayla, I feel like have like, sure, you guys have like scrimmaged or whatever, but I don't feel like you guys have ever played a competitive match against each other. I don't know if that's true, but when is that game gonna be, and what are your emotions surrounding that?
We actually have never played. We've never played on a different team. This is the first time ever. So we've scrimmaged each other in training, obviously, but we've always been on the same team. So it is going to be kind of crazy and surreal. That game is September 12th in Guadalajara. So we'll be playing at Atlas's Stadium. I am looking forward to it. One, just to see her. We have gotten to see each other a few times, so that's really nice. But just to be there. Hope my family's supposed to come, so to see my family who I haven't seen in 2 months now. But yeah, it's gonna be surreal. It's gonna be crazy, and I hope that we both get to see each other on the field at that point. So I'm looking forward to it. I think she is too. It's something that we knew was gonna happen eventually, but we never really, I don't know, we never really thought of it coming.
You have one sister left at Tulsa. Do you think she'll come and play in Mexico as well?
Yes, she actually is probably out of the 3 of us, the one that wants to come down here the most to Mexico. She really enjoys this culture and just the people here. She's made a lot of friends with the national team that are playing down here, so she's really looking forward to it. I know she's gonna be sad that her time at Tulsa is over, like Kayla and I were, but I know she's really looking forward to coming down here.
Any advice for kids that are looking to play professional soccer, either in Mexico or the United States or anywhere? What would you tell kids back here in Niceville?
Just to keep working. Honestly, growing up in Niceville as an athlete is kind of hard, especially in soccer, because it's not that big. So just try to get yourself in the situations that people will notice you. My parents would always joke about how we need to dye our hair so we stand out and all this stuff. Wear bright colored cleats. Take somebody on, even if it turns out to not like it turns out to be a mistake. Like, put yourself out there and really try to make a name for yourself. Like Kayla and I and Ashlyn, we came from Niceville, and so us getting to Tulsa, like obviously we had a connection there and all this stuff, so that was really nice. But playing professional soccer is just so different. Not very many people get to do it, and you just have to work. You just have to continuously work, and when your friends are all out doing whatever, you're probably not going to get to go with them all the time, and you just have to accept that and just continue working, and your time will come. If it's meant to happen, it'll happen.